Hopefully y'all are well. So tonight we are going to be working on the March kit. Sorry, I had a little brain fog right there for a second. Alright, so this is the side. So it says welcome home, and it has this really cute, it's a gnome, but it's almost hard to see because it's covered in butterflies. So I thought this was very cute and springy. It has some little pink flowers down here. And I super like the colors of the royal blue and the pink together, because they just are very vibrant by themselves. And so they look really great kind of in combination. Okay, so I cut all of my mesh at 30 inches. Look, maybe I just like it because together it makes purple. But we're going to get our little frame ready here. Okay. And I will zoom in. So this is the kit we have available for the entire month. So we always have one that we keep for the whole month. And I think we went ahead and listed the sign from last month, the cherry. So, and y'all, I'm excited. This afternoon I went and put up one of the shelves for the new place to start getting some retail stuff over there. I'm excited. Okay. So we're going to do 30-inch ruffles and then little 8-inch curls, which this, we could either do 30-inch ruffles or we could do 30-inch woodland ruffles. Do y'all have a preference? And then I'll show you the ribbons. So this one I really like. It has the royal blue and the pink, and it has a little green in it. And then this ribbon here has the pink. It has blue in the little butterflies, and it has a little yellow. Then we have this royal blue, and then we have royal blue Swiss dots. Okay. So what would y'all like? Would you prefer ruffles or woodland ruffles? We could do either way. What do you think? Do you have a preference? Or do you just want me to do it? How about we do, I think we did, the last time we were live, we did we did just the regular ruffles, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. So let me see if I can find my chip clip. There it is. Let's do woodland ruffles. So woodland ruffles, okay, are very similar to regular ruffles, right? Except that it has, oh, I got an idea. Let's do woodland ruffles on the bottom and ruffles on the top. So, we'll do that. So what you do is you're going to curl the edges about 3 times. So we'll do a combination. We'll do both. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. And then from here, you're going to do just like you normally do. Put your thumbs back here. Create that dam to grab those ruffles. Okay. Then we'll place it down. Ruffle it out. Okay. We're also going to put a ruffle in the middle. Not a ruffle. We're going to put a curl in the middle. An 8-inch curl. Yeah, that'll be fun. Then it'll be like 2 methods. And 1 wreath. If you're looking for a place to mail your wreaths, go on Pirate Ship. They have really, it's free to ship from there, and they have really good rates for the post office and for UPS. Cheaper than you can get. So don't go to the post office to mail your wreaths. Or UPS. Because, yeah, they'll get you. Alright, so we'll switch. We'll do, kind of move this over. We'll do the royal blue and the pink. Okay, and we're gonna put our little butterfly first so we can see it. Mesh is cut at 30 inches, and then we did 8-inch curls with what was left. So after this week, I should set a date for the opening of the shop and when we're going to have the meet and greet. So I'm excited. Yeah, it's free. And you can't beat free, right? And since it's basically bulk pricing, and so you just get a much better price. Because what they do is they combine everyone who ships through them, who uses their website, to get a bulk price. Just very smart. It's like buying power. Okay. I think parcel post is the same way. I really like Pirate Ship because they integrate with Etsy. So you can get your Etsy shipments right over there so you don't have to like try and go get them. Yeah, you want to see the sign? There you go. Okay. So I like to put something heavy on the end. It just helps so that you're not trying to fight it while you're making your curl. Hey, Mama. I'm only going to do like 2 curls, I think. Then I can make sure we have enough to ruffle out. So when you're doing the red woodland ruffle, you don't have to do 3 curls. You just want to do enough to really make sure that you see that it's a curl and so that it'll cover any fraying. And what you're doing is you are flipping your mesh upside down, right? So usually when we ruffle, we have it flipped the other way so that the curl, you'll know you're doing it the right way because the curl wants to curl in. If it wants to curl in, you have it the right way. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Then we'll do the blue first and then the pink. Okay, gonna put that blue on the bottom. Tomorrow is finally Mama's appointment with the urologist. Hopefully we can get some answers. So that will be very good. Sure did take us a long time to get in to see him. Okay. I want these colors pretty. colors are so pretty. Okay, you see how cute it is with the woodland ruffle and then the curl inside it? Hi, Charlie and Sophia. Ugh. Woo. I know. You know, it is purple when the two are together. It sure is. Oh. It was another hot day today. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, prayers for her. Well, actually, it does kind of look like that sometimes. But it's royal blue and pink. But when I pull the ones out together, it is purple. Because next to each other, they make the purple. That's so funny. Yeah. Alrighty. This will be fun to see what it looks, how different it looks. Because we'll do the top just ruffles. Yeah, it's the royal blue. It's because it's very blue. And when it's very blue, a lot of times on the camera it looks purple. Yeah, they're in my studio. But we are going to try to start listing them. We just have been so busy and we have had a hard time finding employees, so we just haven't had time to really like get to that. But yes, we are going to list them. They are hanging all over my walls. So okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so we're doing a couple of shows this year. We're actually doing one in the summer, which we don't usually do. And we're doing one in the winter. So yeah, definitely some will go to those for sure. Who are you emailing, Kathy? Email me. We'll make sure it gets taken care of. Okay. Like that. Alrighty. I know how that feels. My mom's had her hip replaced 3 times. It's tough. Isn't this cool? This was developed by a friend of mine. And y'all, she is the sweetest person on the planet. Sweet, soft-spoken. She's just very sweet. And it's named after her business. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. I'm wondering if Bree is gonna claim this one because she's been waiting on it for a long time. The mystery box is just, it should be on the front page. It's just a mystery kit. But you can look under Wreath Kits, and it's right in there. It's in my shop. It's just shop.hardworkingmom.com. There we go. I'm doing the woodland ruffle on the bottom, and we're going to do regular ruffles on the top. And we'll see how it looks. I think it's going to look good. Yeah. Ah, thank you, Z. There you go. So if y'all are wondering what the mystery kits are, so if you have already bought one of our kits and we don't have any running, you can get a mystery kit and we'll send you. It has 2 mesh, a wreath frame, a sign, and a coordinating full ribbon. So, yep. Me too. I love these colors. Yeah, we'll have this kit all the way up until the 31st. Next month, I'm not sure what we're doing next month yet, because I've changed my mind about 3 times. We have a ladybug, but I'm not sure if we're going to do it next month or if we're going to do it in May. We may save the ladybug for May because it's such a good summer kit. And then I think I have one picked out for June. So, I think so too. I love these colors together. So just remember, when you're doing these ruffles, all you're doing is gathering it all the way to the end to get your little bow tie. So, oh, and y'all, we only have 1 seat left for the retreat. So if you've been waiting, you better get it, because we've got 1 left. 1 seat left. They always go really fast. But we'll have more. We'll have another one towards the fall. And we might have them more often depending on the demand. So, now that we have a set place, you want to see some other ways. We actually have a video on 10-inch mesh that shows you pretty much every method that you can make with 10-inch mesh. So it's right on my YouTube channel. And it's a good resource because if you can always go back and look at it, like if you can't remember how to do something. It's a wreath retreat, and it's going to be here in my new shop. It's in Lexington, South Carolina. And we picked out, I think we're either going to have 4 or 5 projects. I know for sure we're doing a grapevine wreath, a floral arrangement, a double-sided door hanger, so that we can do a couple of seasons. I think we might do a rail, and then I was thinking about doing a swag, because those are always fun. We cut it down. We're only doing like between 20 and 24 people now. Do I have any methods for the 6-inch? So you do the same thing with the 6-inch. You just have to use more of it. I do have some videos where I've done it with the Dollar Tree mesh for sure. Okay, so we got the bottom done. So I want you to see the color. So then you can see the color a little better. See? Now you can kind of see the blue better. Okay, so then we're going to open up the top. Awesome. I am going to be working on 2 new ones to have out there. One for 21 inch and one for something else. I also have one on the different types of mesh, the different types of wreath frames. So that's a good one as well. And they're just out there, you know, so that you can refer back to them later. I know, I'm excited. Okay, so this time we're just going to do ruffle. So what I'm going to do is take this cut edge. I'm just going to tuck it under, like not even an inch, just a little bit. This just kind of helps so that if there's any fraying, it's just going to hide under there. And then what we're going to do is if you want to find out about the retreat, you just go to my regular website, which is just hardworkingmom.com. Look for the tab that says events, and you'll see the retreat under there. So we take our thumbs and we push and we pull back with our fingers. And you see how it's making those little ruffles. So that's what it is. It's just gathering it. That is how you make the ruffle. Just like that. You see how I have my fingers kind of in the middle but not directly in the middle, and how I have my fingers kind of spread out to the side? This helps keep your mesh from doing that zigzag. So if you're struggling with that zigzag, try that. Try spreading your hands out a little bit. Okay. There we go. And then we'll just ruffle it up. So we kind of pull up to make sure it's not going to squash the bottom, because it'll want to. It'll just want to come down and party at the bottom. Yeah, and don't worry, we'll have information out for the fall one long before. We try to have it out long enough to have a payment plan available. So I'll start planning it very shortly so we can make sure we've got time for people to have time to pay. Alright, so I'm going to put this one on. I will tell you that the in-person stuff is super helpful. And if you have a business, it's deductible. Don't know if y'all knew that. But yep, all the retreats that you go to, and all the groups that you join, and all of that stuff can be taken out on your taxes. Because it's education for your business. There we go. Alright, so we've got the ruffle on top. Now we'll do our curls. Well, Sherry, I've been doing it a long time. So don't worry. I promise you that, oh, I'm doing this backwards. I promise you that it gets easier. So don't stress. It does get easier. And what I will say, when you're first starting out, the trick is to just go slow, take your time, and then you will get it. Once, it's kind of like muscle memory, right? Once your hands kind of know how to do it, then it will go faster and get easier. So if you're not going fast like I am, don't stress about it. I didn't go that fast in the beginning. All right, so we spread them out. I've been doing videos for like, how long have I been doing videos? 5 years? So it's not in the shop, Reba. It's on my website. I need to put a link in my shop. It's on my regular website, just hardworkingmom.com. We did that so we could do payment plans. That's why it's in a different place. I'll have to put a, next time I'll make sure to put a link in my shop. Yeah, there are virtual tickets as well. Okay, so we just spread it out. Like that. I'm going to pull this up a little. There we go. So see how that looks? I like that. I like the combination. I don't know if I will be live tomorrow. Just warning y'all in advance because I don't know how long Mom's doctor's appointment is going to take, and it's in the afternoon. So, Reba, just email me. I'll send you a link. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we decided to do them smaller because we found out that the larger ones, it's hard to give people individual help when there's a big number of people. And we decided that our event night is going to be 60s. We're going to do a 60s night this time. So that'll be fun. I think that'll be fun. We always do some kind of theme. Last time we did 80s. This time we're going to do flower power for 60s. It makes it fun. Isn't the blue pretty? I think so too. And I think it's not used enough. And I think that people forget that you can use colors like this in the spring and summer. It's just all about having the right ribbons and the right sign. You're gonna do it. Don't worry, Jean. It does get easier, it gets better. All things get better with time and practice. I need to preface that with practice. See how it wanted to squash that one at the bottom? You just got to tell it no. You can't go down there. Okay. There we go. Alright. There. Oh, that's so pretty. I knew this was going to be a pretty one. I do smaller wreath frames. I sure do. This is just the most common. But yeah, we like to use the 10-inch a lot. Ooh, Kentucky Wildcats. That's a good idea. I got mail, okay? We will get it to you. Yeah, right now we do 2 retreats a year. I don't know if we'll increase that or not. It depends. If there's demand, we will. If there's not, we won't. My family's doing good. Mama's still kind of struggling off and on. But my dad's just like a little firecracker, so he just is. He is up at the crack of dawn, ready to go. He gets up long before me, y'all. My wreaths are full because I do this technique where I pull the two mesh up against each other, like this, and go all the way down. This is what makes my wreaths full. So there is a technique to it. And that's it. That's the technique. And I make sure it doesn't squash the bottom because, like I said, it always wants to. It wants to take over. That's Bella. She's on the couch over there. And everything is such a mess in here right now because the electricians are still trying to get all their stuff done. So they have everything kind of squashed up in the corner. So here we go. Alrighty. She's going tomorrow. We're going tomorrow to see the urologist. Finally. I am so ready. I know my mom's ready. Oh, y'all, today my mom told me. Was it today or it was yesterday? It was yesterday when I came home after doing the bow that she needs an apron that says Mama Sue on it. So we're going to have to make a Mama Sue apron now. Thank you. Oh no, Susan. Those are miserable. Okay. Alrighty. We just have one little set left. Ooh, these colors are so pretty, aren't they? And you know what's sad is it is so much brighter in person. Like, it's pretty bright on YouTube, but on Facebook it's not nearly as bright as it is in person. What do you think, Mama? Is this the one you want me to bring home? Oh, well, maybe I better ask Bree. I think she picked out a different one yesterday. She wanted the Welcome Gnome. That's what I was going to take home. That's right. I forgot. Oh, and Z, you better text me in the morning about your ribbon or I'm going to forget again. I spent the afternoon at the new place putting up shelves. So, Tori and I are working on getting our shelf space up so we can put stuff on it to sell. I'm so excited. What did she say that I missed? When I go home at night after I do these, Bella and I go sit with my mom for a little while. And so we end up talking about stuff. And my sweet boy Ross comes down to see me. Carson is more of a room body. I had to go in to see him. But Ross always comes down to see me. He's such a sweet boy. They're both sweet boys. But Carson's more of a introvert. I kind of tuck that in somehow. There we go. So see, on that last one, I have to ruffle both sides. It makes a big difference. If you don't ruffle it. It helps it stay together and it makes it nice and full. Well, it's because I went over. Wait till you see these cool shelves I got. They're really cool. They're like open shelves, but you can put, like they have these shelves that connect all of the shelves together. It's really cool, so I can make it one long shelf all the way down the wall. I just thought it was really cool. I was trying to find, you know, pretty ones and not those yicky industrial ones. I don't like those. So, I just don't like them. Oh, I do. I have to do that next, Susan. I've been avoiding it because I just don't want to deal with it. That's not very smart, but I have a tooth I need to get fixed, and I just have been avoiding it. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's just annoying. Okay. Go. Oh, these colors are so pretty. Look how bright this is. You see how bright that is? That's how bright this mesh is. It's like the same brightness, wattage. Thank you. There. Ooh, I like the two different methods together. What do we think? So we've got the ruffles on the top, and we have the woodland ruffles with the curl on the bottom. See how pretty it is to put that 2.5 inch patterned ribbon on the top so you can see it? Isn't that pretty? All right. So we've got our sign. So you could just put the sign and be done. Or we can do a bow. We've got one curl left. So let's put it at the bottom. Okay. Let me zoom in a little more so you can see a little better. Whoops, that's a little too close. Okay. So we just do regular curl, put it on the bottom. So remember, the reason that we do this is so that our bow won't sink in to the wreath. Like that. Then I like to crisscross them. Okay. Should we do a regular bow or a spider bow? Maybe let's do a spider bow. Thank you. All right, so trim that off. Let's do like an 8-inch tail. So with the spider bow, you really don't want to do really long tails because you won't really get the right look. This is the 3-loop bow. Okay. The Lisa 3-loop bow, I should say. Because what she did with the 3-loop bow that's different is how she stacks them. Oh. Yes, I did make a Mardi Gras wreath. I sure did. Okay, so now we just do 2 loops on this side, 1 loop on this side, pull it out, trim it off. Okay. Let's go in with this one. Okay, trick is wherever you have your tails, go in the opposite direction. Okay, so we're going in the opposite direction, and you want one tail on one side, one tail on the other side. Okay. There. So see how we'll have one loop in between these two loops, and we'll have this loop in between the two loops that are right on top of it. So it balances it out. So see, we do this second loop. One of the things I love about this bow is that it doesn't use as much ribbon. See, we have a lot left. It doesn't use as much ribbon, but it still looks nice and large. So, okay, then we'll go in with our butterflies, and we're going to go this way. So we have our tails here, so we go this way. Always just watch where your tails are, and then you'll know which direction to go in. Okay, so one tail over here, and the last one's going to go over here. Okay. You can do the same length, or you can go shorter. Okay. There we go. So see, we have one loop over here, two loops over here, and then our two tails. So I've heard people say legs, but to me this is like a spider. It kind of looks like the loops are 6 inches. Okay, so now we go in this way. Loops are 6 inches. And my tail is about 8. I love the colors too. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to keep everything at 6 inches. You could go smaller if you want. And I will tell you that these are so common in the florist world. As a matter of fact, I have this really fun wreath that we're going to do soon. That we saw at the sim show, which I thought was super cute and original. Okay. And she used all 3 loop little bows. Okay. So I'm going to put our zip tie under here. So the only things that don't come with your kit is a zip tie and a pipe cleaner. So, just be prepared for that. Other than that, everything is in there. Alright, so we want to use that indention to make sure our zip tie is in the right place. What that does is that makes sure that all the loops that you just measured out are going to stay where you measured them. Okay, so that's why that's important. I make sure all my tails, and you'll see why I call it the spider, because it has these legs. Okay, put my zip tie under here. You could also use wire. I just like using the pipe cleaners because I think it's a little easier with the bow to tie it. Alright, so then I just keep that zip tie on there while I fluff it out. So I'm going to twist and pull. You start at the bottom, work your way up top. Okay, I'm going to go to the other side. I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, I really like this ribbon. And then you just take your tails and you're going to kind of pull them up and spread them out a little bit so that they kind of look like legs. See how they kind of look like legs? Well, it might help if you could see. You see how they kind of look like legs? So see, I just pull my hands under it like this. Just like that. And then I'm going to cut this off. And y'all, I'm sorry if I go out of frame for a second. It's because it's delayed, and so I can't see that you can't see it until it comes up on my screen. So, by the time you yell, I've probably figured it out. Okay, so then we'll just go. So remember how there's an opening in your mesh. In here and on here. And so I just take this and I put these pipe cleaners right on either side. I just run my hands down, find that opening, and tie it on. And since we used the mesh on the bottom, it'll keep it from sinking in. Okay? And you see how pretty this bow is, how it kind of, the loops kind of tend to stand up, which is why I say it makes a bow that doesn't use as much ribbon, but it makes it look just as large. You see how you have the little legs kind of going out to the sides like that. And then we can come and put our sign in. We could still put our sign kind of in the middle if we want. We could put it kind of in the middle like this so that the bow's at the top. What do we think? Top, side, or kind of in the middle? Thank you. While we're thinking about that, let's get our sign ready. I do too. Isn't it pretty? All right, so I'm gonna punch a hole in the sides. One this side. Okay, and one this side. It's time for me to change out this little thing, I think. Okay, and then we'll pull the wire cutters. These wire cutters, they haven't come back in yet. I haven't found my other ones yet. Okay. There we go. Just got a little, okay. Middle, okay. Okay. So we just put it through, and then I double it up and kind of tie it right at the edge. Oh, it looks like, oh, this is my phone cord, y'all. It's sitting there because last night when I was live, I went live on TikTok, and so it was just sitting there from when I was on last night. That's all. Okay, that's funny. All right, so middle, kind of middle side maybe. All right, let's see, where did I put? I tell you what I have trouble keeping up with. There it is. My weaving needle. Just because it's so... It's so easy just to not see it. My TikTok name is just, I think it's just, oh, it's Hardworkingmom. No, it's Hardworkingmom HWM Studio. Hardworkingmom HWM Studio. All right, so let's tie the outside on first. Okay, so we'll take our weaving needle, thread our little wire through it, and this is just 26 gauge wire, and I'll push it right down through the mesh because we don't have 15 minutes to put our signs on, because that is so frustrating, right? Yes, it is. I love pink and blue together too. Okay, well, you love pink. All right. So this right here will go through mesh and not hurt it. Can you see? It's plastic. It's flexible, so you can use it with mesh. You can use it with grapevines. It's really awesome. All right, so then we'll just take this wire and we'll kind of go hide it right beneath the bow. Do you tie your side? Okay, so you can tell if your sign is down too tight if it is actually pushing down on your mesh. So it should just kind of float on top of your mesh. It's not going to come off, so watch. You know how when I'm done, I always shake, okay? But you can see what my sign does. It moves a little bit. It's suspended, but it's not squashing. It's just sitting on top. So if it's like this, it's too tight. If it's like this, it's good. It should just like rest on the surface. Thank you. There we go. You can even make your tails a little bit shorter. So one of the things that I like about having these like they are is that they almost look like additional loops. So it kind of makes the bow rounded, which is what I really like. Awesome! So what do we think? There it is. Whoops. There it is. So there's the sign. There's our bow. Isn't that pretty? Look at those. Look at those little butterflies. See, and then we have, I just lucked out. So I made the sign to match those little butterflies. Aren't they cute? I really wanted to do something in this color scheme. So I actually picked the color of this first. So I use different things to pick, you know, different styles. So awesome. I'm glad y'all like it. So tomorrow, not sure if I will be on or not. If I'm not on, then I will for sure go on Friday in the new studio, kind of showing y'all what it looks like, and you know, kind of give y'all a sneak peek. So, and we just got some new mesh and some new ribbon in, so I'll be listing that tomorrow. So if I'm not on, we'll send out an email so you can see kind of what we got that's new. Well, thank you for the stars, and make sure y'all are on the email list because that really makes a big difference. So you're always the first to know. Like we sent out, when we decided to do the retreat, we sent out an email. So it was in the email. All of our sales are in the emails. You could also join the text. So it's, what is it, 864 465-8401. So you can just text live to that if you don't do emails. I know, I'm so excited. Thank you. All right, well, I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night, and I'll definitely give y'all an update on Mom after our appointment. So, yeah, I don't even know if you can see. You can't even see Bella. Look at all the stuff on my table. Bella, want to come here? Come here, girl. Come here. Can you get down? Come on. Let's get down. Come here. Here we go. All right. she is. All right, well, I hope y'all have a great night. And so see, she's right there. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Friday.